guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Master Splinter from Playmates Toys. The mentor of the Heroes in a Half Shell comes to this brand new line. Splinter comes on the brand new Nickelodeon TMNT blister card style packaging, featuring the bright purples and greens with the New York City scape in the background. The back of the packaging features a bio for Splinter, as well as an image from the brand new animated series. And below that, we get a look at all of the other figures currently available in this first wave. Alright, so taking a look at Splinter outside of the packaging, the first thing I've got to say is, this is a really unique take on the rat. I think this looks the most different from any of the other updates we've seen so far. Generally, Splinter looks about the same. Sure, he's changed colors from brown to gray, but he always looks like a rat. This time around, the style looks completely different. First of all, let's look at the colors. You can see he's got some really interesting markings on his fur. He's made of a reddish brown and black and white, all kind of swirled around on his face there. But then looking at his legs, they're gray. So it's really strange trying to figure out what's going on here and why his fur varies in color so much. He's got this really long beard kind of hanging down from his chin, which I actually do like, but overall this feels more like a kangaroo or something like that. He doesn't look like a rat to me. It's really strange. Now he does have that really long rat tail peeking out of the back of his robe, so that's really cool. And the robe's got that classic maroon color to it, just like the vintage figure. It is all made of a plastic this time around, and it's non-removable, so that is going to hinder his articulation a bit. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and see what kind of articulation Splinter has. His head is just on a standard cut, so it just goes left and right. He does have ball-like joints at the shoulders, allowing for up and down, forward, backwards movement. And then he has a swivel about the elbow, but he does not have an actual elbow bend and no wrist articulation. He doesn't swivel at the waist or anything like that. You can see the robe is just completely straight and goes down. And then looking under his robe, you can see that he does have the hinge joints at the thighs, but he can't really get a lot of movement because of that robe. Also, this figure's got the dreaded battle pose, just like the vintage figures, so there is really only one stance you can put him in to keep him on his feet. The only other piece of articulation is in his tail, which is on a swivel, so you can rotate that around. So this figure is the most lacking in articulation that I've taken a look at so far. Now, as far as accessories go, he comes with his cane, which is pretty standard for Master Splinter. This time around, it's made of a translucent dark green plastic, so it kind of looks like it's made of jade or something, and I really like that. It's a pretty neat touch. It's definitely different than having just the standard wooden cane that we usually see Splinter with. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Here's a look at Master Splinter standing alongside his vintage counterpart, so you can really see the huge departure in his look. And here he is standing alongside the movie star version, which was flocked and actually kind of a little goofy looking. And lastly, here he is standing alongside the 2003 version of Master Splinter. So let's get a good group shot here. Now there were more Master Splinter figures than just this, but this is all I have in my personal collection. But just looking at this group together, you can see there's a pretty big difference in this new version compared to the old versions. It's really interesting that they went this route. I'm more interested to see how it's going to translate into the animated series. I might like it a little better then, but as it is, I'm not sure I'm a real big fan of the way that this new Splinter figure looks. It's kind of neat having him pose with the other figures. He stands about the same scale as the Turtles do, so he is shorter than the humans. So it's also cool pairing him up against his arch rival Shredder and putting him in some combat against each other. So there you go. That's a look at the brand new Master Splinter. Splinter, the Turtles, and everybody else in this first wave are starting to hit store shelves right now. So happy hunting, and until next time.